Hello everyone, welcome to the second session of Business English, and today we are going to talk about useful expressions in business language. I think we talked about the same last week also, but we would just continue with the same. So here's a little bit about me. Please rate, review, subscribe and recommend the course. Also please leave your valuable suggestions and comments below. So let's start with expressing appreciation. Expressing appreciation, so you can say thanks, or thank you, or I appreciate it, or thanks for the tour, thank you for the nice gift, I appreciate your hospitality, or I appreciate your lending in the chainsaw, right? So you need to say thank you to a lot of people, or you need to express your gratitude or appreciation when something has happened, to encourage people. So this is how you can go about it. Next we have forward-looking statements. Forward-looking statements like, what are your plans for the future? Or what are your projections for the next quarter? Or what do you expect to achieve in the near future? What are your sales projections for the next 6 months? What are your goals for the coming year? So these are all forward-looking statements. When you want to ask somebody their future goals, future plans or projections that they have made, so this is how you can go about it. Here can be some of the replies to those forward-looking statements. We expect, or we plan to, we project, we hope to, we should, we will be, if all goes planned, this will happen, or our projections are, according to our projections. You can just say all this and then carry on with whatever you've actually concluded with the data that was available with you. Next is invitations. So there would be a lot of time you would have to invite people, probably for a meeting or probably just to go outside, hang around. But you cannot, since we're talking about formal English here and we're talking about people we are involved with in business, we cannot say, "Abhe chal chalte hain, chal ghumne ke liye," or tu chalega types. These are all things you talk about in college, not like that, right? So let's begin with a little informal ones, right? Would you like to go out? Or we're going out to so and so place. Would you like to come along? Or there's a party tonight. Would you like to go? How about whatever? do you want to spend some time, roaming about somewhere here? And I wonder if you would like to. I was wondering if you would like to. Now let's go on with formal invitations. Here are some of the lines for formal invitations. I'd like to invite you to, or if you have time, I'd like to invite you. Would you join us for an event at so and so time? We would be glad to have you accompany us. We'd be delighted or honored to have you as our guest at whatever location. Okay, next we have job responsibilities. When you're in a job, often you would have to explain what you're doing to random people, and if not that, then if you're switching a job again, you would these would be some common interview questions that you would face. Or if you're meeting somebody else, again you would want to know their role, so you would want to ask. So here are some of the questions and the answers, right? The first one is, what do you do? What is your main job? Or what are you in charge of, right? And here can be some of the answers. I am in charge of training employees. I am responsible for watering the plants. I take care of corporate accounts. I usually answer telephones. I mainly write reports. I repair jet engines. Okay, next is offering, right? Because like you're busy in office, so you get some tea breaks or some coffee breaks. And if you're going out with your boss, or if you're going out with some colleague who's senior to you, how would you ask? Let's start off the informal way. How about a glass of water? Here, have something. Would you like one of these? Can I get you something? What can I get you? Something to drink? Alright. Now here are some informal replies. No, thank you. Or yes, please. Or sure, thanks. Or okay, thanks. And I really shouldn't. Or no, but thanks anyways. And then juice would be fine, right? Or some more informal ways. Would you care for some tea? Or would you like to try? Let me offer you. Or let me give you a whatever. Or let me give you some. Okay, next is requesting. Now again, if you have to request, what are some informal ways of doing that? Or please, would you, will you, could you, or would you please, could you possibly, would you mind, could you do me a favor? You know. And here are some formal ways of asking. When you want to ask somebody senior to you, could I ask you to? Would you mind if I asked you to? Or would you be so kind as to? Next we have terms of payment. Okay, terms of payment. When you're paying, you should know, what how would you like to pay, and with every mode of payment, there's a different phrase that you use. Phrase as in there's a different verb that you use, right? So first let's go on with the questions. Then I'll tell you how to say. There are different ways of saying for different cards or modes of payment that you use, right? I'd like to pay in cash, or I'd like to pay on my credit card. See the difference? You pay in cash and you pay on your credit card, or I'd like to put it on my credit card. Or can I charge it? Could you put that on my bill? Could I put that on my account? Can you send me an invoice? Could you bill me? Or can I put it on the layaway? Alright, now here are terms of payment, like I was talking about. Like how do you write? For what do you use in? For what do you use by? For what do you use with? Right. So may I pay in cash, pay by check, or pay by credit card, pay with a credit card, right? Or then pay in installments, or pay in one lump sum, right? So I hope you get the difference. Next is, again, you must be asking some questions so about the delivery or payment. So could you deliver it to my office, or do you charge for shipping, or do I need to pay for postage and handling, or how long will it take? Next is welcoming visitors. How would you welcome visitors? So welcome to Candor Enterprises, or welcome to London, I'm John Taylor. So now when meeting somebody you don't know, Patricia Murphy? Yes. Hi, I'm Kevin Chen from MyTux Industries. Welcome to Taiwan. Right? So I know my voice is too girly, but I think you've got the point, right? How it works. Next is, are you Mr. Blanks? Yes, I am. I'm Jean Placid. We talked in. Welcome to Sydney. It's nice to meet you in person. Nice meeting you too. How's your flight? Okay, but very long. Right? Oh, you must be Mr. Terrace. That's right. It's such a pleasure to meet you. I'm Brad Wilson. Welcome to Suntech. Thank you. Do you have any problem finding the place? No, your directions were very clear. So I'm just trying to tell you how it's done. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much.